Okay, today I'm going to build Mumbo Jumbo. He's a highly requested person by a lot of people in the comment section, and I finally got around to build him. And since it is the 1st of October, I made myself a Halloween skin. As you can tell, I am a cyborg Cyclops. Anyways, the the blocks we need are gray concrete, gray wool, gray powder, cyan terracotta, black concrete, black wool, black powder, white terracotta, white wool, white concrete, light gray terracotta, and red dender brick. Those are the blocks you need, so pause now and grab all of them. Okay? The first 9 blocks you need is your gray concrete to your white wool, so grab that now. And once you grab that, you can start off by placing 1 gray concrete. Then next to it, place a cyan terracotta. Then place a gray powder. Then 2 gray wool. Then a gray powder, then a cyan terracotta, then a gray concrete. Get your black concrete and place 1 on the top of the gray concretes, and then 2 in the middle. In those 4 gaps, place gray concrete, and then place 2 gray concrete on top of the black concrete. On either side of the gray concrete, place gray wool twice, just like so. Okay? On the far ends, get your gray powder and go up 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like so. Now get your gray wool, and on top of these 2 gray concretes, go all the way up 9 blocks. Just like so. Okay. Now get your cyan terracotta, and the column closest to the gray blocks, go up 8 blocks. Just like so. Whoops. And go up 8 again, just like so. On top of those columns of cyan terracotta, place a gray powder. And then these 2 empty columns, fill it all the way up with cyan terracotta, just like so. Okay. That's the front of Mumbo Jumbo's legs done. Pause if you need to. Let's move on the side. Get your black concrete and go across 3. Place a gray concrete right here. Do 2 rows of gray powder, place 2 gray wool in the middle, and go all the way up with gray powder, just like so. Whoops, just like so. Okay, and it's the same for the opposite side of his legs. Go across 3 black concrete, place a gray concrete in the bottom left corner, 2 rows of gray powder, 2 gray wool in the middle, and fill the rest in with gray powder. Just like so. Okay, now on the back of his legs, get your black concrete and connect the 2. Just like so. Place 6 gray powder in the middle. On the ends, place 1 cyan terracotta, then 4 cyan powder in the middle. Place 2 gray wool in the middle, and go out 2 cyan powder in the ends. Go up 2 cyan terracotta vertically on the ends, and do 2 rows of gray powder. Place 2 gray wool in the middle, and go out 2 gray powder on each end. Get your cyan terracotta and go all the way up on the ends. Get your gray powder and go across 4 in the middle. Get your cyan terracotta and go up 3 on each end. Get your gray powder and go all the way up on the 3s. Place 2 gray wool in the middle, and cyan terracottas in those 2 gaps. That's the back of Mumbo Jumbo's legs done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now do his stomach. Start off on the front, get your gray wool, place 1 on the ends, like so, and on the cyan gray powders right there. In the middle 2 gaps right here, place gray concrete. Place gray powder here and here. Okay, get your white terracotta, pop it out 2 here, and 2 here, just like so. Okay, we'll continue on the stomach before we move on to the hands and arms. On the far left side and far right side, make a square of gray powder, just like so. Okay, I've connected in the middle with the gray powder, and go up 2 more layers on both sides. Get your cyan terracotta and go 3 rows of 4. Go out 1 gray wool on each end, and then 1 gray concrete on each end. Do a full row of gray powder all the way across. Go up 2 gray powder in each corner, and go up 1 gray powder each corner after that. Okay? Start from left to right, gray concrete, gray wool, gray concrete, gray wool. A gray concrete here, and here. With gray powder here, and here. Okay. Gray concrete on top of those gray powders you just placed. Then 3 white wool on top of both those gray concretes. Just like so. Okay. Place a gray powder here, and a gray powder here. To the left and right of those gray powders, place a gray wool. And on top of those gray powders, place a gray wool. Okay? Just like so. On top of those gray powders, the gray wool is the first one, like the highest one. Place a cyan terracotta on top of. Place the gray concrete between the diagonally gray wools. And on top of the gray concrete, place 2 gray wool. Just like so. Okay, grab your red nether brick. And in the middle, 2 columns, fill it all the way up. Once done, you can drop that. Grab your white concrete, and you place 1 in each corner on the front, just like so. Okay? Once done, you can put that away. And grab your light gray terracotta. Go back down on the hands. Place a light gray terracotta and a white terracotta. And where light gray terracotta is, go up 1 and go across 2 to the right. Place a white terracotta at the end. Do the same for the opposite hand. Go out 1. Go up 1. And go out 2 to the left. And place 2 white terracotta at the end. Just like so. Okay? Let's just wrap around the hands first. Start from the right hand. Place light gray terracotta here. Then 2 white terracotta. Then to the top left diagonally of this light gray terracotta, place another light gray terracotta. Like so. Light gray terracotta here, just like so. And the bottom of the hands are all white terracotta. Okay. Now this hand, just like so. Boom, 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 boom. Now to the back of it, like so. Okay? Put away your white terracotta and light gray terracotta for now, and grab your white wool and white concrete. Okay? Get your white concrete, place 1 on the closest side of the body. Get your white wool, place 1 on each end, just like so. And it seems I haven't done this in a bit, but I forgot a block. Grab your white powder. I guess this image wasn't very good. Grab your white powder and place it between the white wool and white concrete. Just like so. Okay. I'm gonna just organize that. Okay, on top of the white concrete, place a gray wool. Then a gray concrete on top of the gray wool. Then 3 gray wool on top of the gray concrete. And then 4 gray concrete on top of the gray wool. Just like so. Get your gray powder and go across 3. Just like so, on both sides. Then go across gray wool 3 times. Just like so, on both sides. And then fill the rest of the arms up with gray powder. All the way, just like so. Okay, that's one arm done. And this arm is done. Okay, that's the front of Mumbo Jumbo done. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's go on the side of his arm. Get your white wool, move it all the way across. Get your gray powder, move it all the way across. Place the gray powder here, and then 2 gray wool. Then 2 rows of gray powder. Then 2 cyan terracotta vertically. 3 cyan terracotta, my bad. Then 2 columns of 3 gray powder. And 2 gray powder across, and then a gray wool. Then 1 gray powder, then 2 gray wool. Just like so. Okay, and now the other arm is the exact same over there. If you just want to look over and copy it, get your white wool, move it all the way across. Get your gray powder, move it all the way across. Place your gray powder there, then 2 gray wool, 2 rows of gray powder, 3 cyan terracotta vertically on the far left side, 2 columns of 3 gray powder, go across 2 gray powder, then 1 gray wool, then 1 gray powder and 2 gray wool, just like so. Okay, now onto his backside. First we'll finish off the hands. On the closest part of the arm towards the body, place your white concrete. Place 2 white powder in the gaps. Once done, you can drop all your whites. Just like so. I'm going to grab these back out. Okay. We'll just do the full left arm and then we'll do the full right arm. Get your gray powder and go all the way across. On the far right block, place a gray concrete, then 2 gray wool. Gray powder all the way across. 2 gray wool on the right side and a gray powder on the left side. In the far left column, go all the way up with the gray powder. On the far left column, go all the way up with the gray wool. And on the last column, go all the way up with the gray concrete. Okay. Next arm. Gray powder all the way across. Gray concrete on the far left end, and 2 gray wool in the middle. Gray powder all the way across. On the far right row, go all the way up with gray powder. 2 gray wool right here. On the far right row, go all the way with gray wool. And the far right, on the last row, column, go all the way up with gray concrete, just like so. Go to the shoulder blades and connect the gray concretes. Then place some blocks underneath and fill the rest in with gray powder, just like so. Okay, back to the bottom. Get your gray concrete, go in 2 from the ends, then 4 gray wool in the middle. Do 2 rows of gray powder. Okay, now to the top. Get your gray concrete, go in 2 vertically, and then go out 1 on the top block, just like so. Place 1 gray wool on the tips of these 4 blocks. Okay. Go to the ends of the body where it touches the arms and go all the way up with the gray powder, just like so. Okay. Now get your cyan terracotta and go all the way up until you get to the second to last gray powder right here, just like so. And stop. Then get your gray powder, go across 2 and up 1. Go across 2 and up 1. Then make a square of cyan terracotta in the middle and 2 gray powder on top of it, just like so. And that's the back of Mumbo Jumbo done. Pause if you need to. Okay. Once done, you can drop all your grays and we could move on to his head to finish off. Start off, get your white terracotta, make the Roman numeral 1 on the front of his face, just like so. Okay. Now just draw the Roman numeral 2, Roman numeral 1, by filling it all the way in on the front. Place 2 light gray terracotta in the middle. Get your black wool, place 1 here, and make the traditional Mumbo Jumbo mustache, just like so. Once done, you can drop your black wool. Get your white terracotta and fill in the gaps now. Now do a full row of white terracotta all the way across. On the ends, go up 2 white terracotta vertically. Next column, go up 2 light gray terracotta vertically. Next column, place a black powder, then a light gray terracotta. Once done, you can drop your light gray terracotta and your black powder. Get your white terracotta, make a square in the middle, and then connect the 2 light gray terracottas from the farthest ends. Get your black concrete, fill in those 2 gaps, and then do a full row across, just like so. That's the front of Mumbo Jumbo done. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's move on the right side of his head. Get your white terracotta, move it all the way until you get to the part where it sticks out on his head, and switch to your black concrete, pop out 2. Okay, now get your white terracotta and make a spiral staircase, or not spiral, just make a staircase until you're 4 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, just like so. Now get your black concrete and fill the head all the way up just like so. And once done, we can move on to the back of his head. And it should look something like this. The back of his head, you just get your black concrete and fill it all in because it has no detail. Just like so. Okay. And now this side of the head is the exact same thing, so if you want to listen to me and you just want to build, you can. Get your white terracotta, move it light across, then make a 4-block staircase. And get your black concrete and fill it all in. Just like so. And the top of the skull is all black concrete as well, so fill that all in. And with that, Mumbo Jumbo is done. This is a request, and I think I've done a good job at doing it. I will do future Mumbo Jumbo skin tutorials in the future of different Hermitcraft seasons, of course, especially the Hawaiian one, or like the potato, maybe. I don't know about the potato, but like the Batman, maybe, because people do like him. Anyways, if you have more Minecraft skins or YouTubes want me to do, I can do it, or at least I can try.